YouTube, how's it going, man? It's your guy Taz of the Review, and I'm back again with another review. Today I got 5 fragrances for the date night, okay? For date night situation. I was tagged in this video from Dedrick Hicks Jr. I think it's preferably a steak date night. All right, so before we get started into these 5, I wanted to say that the way I like my steak made is medium, okay? Like a little blood in mine, okay? Juicy. That's where all the flavors at, all right? So getting to the fragrances, we're gonna talk flavor when it comes to fragrances. I got a little bit of everything here, man. Got some vetiver fragrances. I got some grapefruit in here. Got some amber fragrances, amber vanilla fragrances. I got some saffron and citruses, and I got a little bit of everything in here, man. So we got flavor when it comes to the fragrances. You want to have flavor when it comes to the way you want your steak made, all right? If you like a well-done steak, just eat a hamburger, all right? Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna start with my number 5, man. My number 5 is gonna come from the house of from the house of Navitus, all right? And this is Vivamor, okay? If you're not familiar with this fragrance, this is BR540 EDP and Creative Ventures DNA if they made a baby, okay? So here we go. Man, you get a combination of both DNAs, man. It's not like it's joined together and you're just getting a mixture of just everything. You get a little bit of Creative Ventures, then you get a little bit of BR540. BR540, Creative Ventures, so they kind of play peekaboo throughout the life of the fragrance. You kind of get one then the other, one then the other. So if you like Creative Ventures and you like BR540, the EDP, then you will definitely love the Vivamor fragrance from Navitus, and this works perfect for date night. This is a very welcoming. A lot of women love the fragrance of Creative Ventures. A lot of women wear BR540, so this works perfect for both date night and or romantic setting, okay? So I really do like this fragrance, man. It performs very well, and it just gives you that seductiveness, that romanticness vibe. You also get a masculinity vibe too as well from that Creative Ventures DNA. You know, you get that pineapple, that oak moss. You get saffron from the BR540. You still get that burnt cotton candy, that sweet burnt sugar DNA along with this fragrance. It's just a super, super sexy fragrance. To me, this is probably my favorite, if not my second favorite from the Navitus line, man. But this is Vivamor from the house of Navitus, all right? That's my number 5. My number 4 is going to go to the house of MFK, Maison Francis Kirkjohn. This is going to be the amber and vanilla fragrance, and this is Grand Soir. All right, now this is a full bottle for the people who's going to be critiquing. Yes, I had a decant of this fragrance and I went out and bought a full bottle. This to me is one of the best amber fragrance. Yes, you do get vanilla in here. You do get a very sweet, slightly creamy vanilla, but you really have this amber accord that really stands out with this fragrance. It's probably the best amber fragrance you can get on the market. There are a bunch of amber fragrances out there that do the job, but nothing beats Grand Soir from MFK, man. MFK does these DNAs like nobody else, man, and I really do like this company, this house a lot. And when it comes to date night, bro, especially in this season, the fall season, hence the color, the winter season, Grand Soir this would be great for like outdoor. If you have like an outdoor dinner date around a fire, you have this sweet vanilla, also with this warm, cozy amber fragrance on, and say you outdoors sitting around a fire, or you just outdoors in general, bro, with this type of fragrance, it's going to complement the date night, especially if you're doing like an evening date, nighttime date. This will do well. You're drinking on some champagne or some type of wine or whatever the case may have you. Grand Soir really get the job done, people, fellas. Ladies, you can also wear this too, man. If the ladies are watching this video, Grand Soir also works for y'all as well. It can be unisex. It's probably one of the best gourmands, best ambers out there, man. So if you don't know about Maison Francis Kirkjohn, Grand Soir, amber and vanilla, get your nose on this one. And this is number 4 for date night, steak date night. All right, so we're gonna go to the number 3. Now, these last 3 hitters, All right, it was hard making this list, but I had to break it down to 3. All right, so my number 3 is going to go to the house of Nishane. Man, oh man. If you know me, you know I love Nishane. You know I love the brand. It's a lot of fragrances from that house that I just love. And this is my absolute favorite one from the house. I want to say this fragrance holds the most amount of compliments I've gotten in a day. I want to say I got with this fragrance about 5 or 6 compliments in one day. Got a crazy compliment. Don't want to really mention it because it's really explicit. I'm gonna keep it clean for the video, but this fragrance right here, man, from the house of Nishane, man, you get Nefs. This is Nishane Nefs, man. This is a top 5 fragrance for me. I wore this on a cruise ship last year with my son, and man, I actually wore this fragrance like damn near every day, bro. I had to give it a break because I was kind of getting tired of wearing it. I wore it so much on the cruise, but so many compliments on the cruise. Everyone wanted to know what it was I was wearing. With this fragrance, you get rose, oud, honey. It's the most sexiest fragrance probably in my collection, man. This is a hands down compliment getter. Compliment getter. You may not want to wear this on your date if it's your first time, because you might be getting compliments elsewhere, having your date fight for your attention. You might want to do this like on the 4th, 5th date. She's a little bit more comfortable with you. Y'all got a rapport, connection, bond, chemistry, what have you. Rose, oud, honey. Man, I seen some people talk bad about this fragrance. Some people didn't like it. Don't know how you cannot like this one, but everyone is, entitled to their own opinion on a fragrance. But this is a top 5 for me. It's a lovely, lovely fragrance. I love it. If you don't have Nishane Nefs, you are missing out, man. Nishane Mana is also a good one from this line. I could have went that way, but that to me is more so as a suede fragrance. You get suede in that one, you get oud in that one. I want to say it's rose in there as well. That one's a more masculine fragrance. To me, that's one I will probably wear more so to work or out with the fellas. This one is more so a date night fragrance, man. So Nishane Nefs. Get it, man. You wanted me to bring the heat, I'm bringing the heat. Number 2, man. My number 2 can be my number 1. Y'all know I say this a lot. My number 1 can be my number 2, man. My number 2 is gonna go. I'm still deciding as I'm looking at them. My number 2 is gonna go to the house of. I'm just gonna go. Damn it. Boadicea. If you know me, you know what I got in my hands right now. It all started with a decant from my guy, Boxing Sense 305. Shout out my guy Doug 212. He actually told me about this fragrance first, but Boxing Sense actually sent it my way. Man, I had to get it. If you know, you know. The best cherry in the game, hands down, no debating. We got Boadicea Bodacious. All right, this one, cherry, cognac. Oh man, I gotta get this on scan. I want to say it's cherry, cognac in there. You got some tobacco as well. Super boozy. I want to say it's is it cognac? Yeah, I think it's cognac. Cognac or rum? I want to say cognac. Super boozy, dark, sweet, black, cherry. If you don't have this fragrance, you are missing out. If you're going on a date, don't wear this for a first date. This better be your wife, your fiance. Don't even take this to your side piece. She don't deserve it. This is elite date night. This is Sushi Steakhouse. This is Ruth Chris. This is date night Vegas. You get what I'm saying? This is, we flew out of town, Puerto Rico. You only taking this when she's earned your respect. She's earned your attention. She's earned your loyalty. best cherry in the game. This is top 5. If I had to get rid of all my fragrances, I had to keep 5 of them. This will make the list. My number 1 will also make the list. This is Bodacious. Man, this house makes a lot of great fragrances, man. I want to give a shout out to a few people who's put Boadicea on the map, man. You got EQ, quality fragrance, man. My guy, Duck 212. You got my guy from out of the DC area, Suits and Scents. These guys been on the, you got Boxing since 305. You got my guy, Michael. Man, shout out y'all brothers, man. Y'all put me on game with this house. And I'm glad I did venture to this house, because this is a hitter. It's intoxicating. It's giving me a nosegasm. Seductive. Amazing. Dare I say panty dropper. I gotta give me more Boadicias. This brand and also the Electimus brand have very, very unique perfumers working on their perfumes. They last. They are unique. They're different. It's my number 2. Date night steak. Hey, listen, if you wearing this, you better be getting a medium steak. I better not see you over there tough trying to cut that steak. It's well done. You cutting through it. No, man, you need to slice through that steak like butter. This is a smooth butter fragrance, so your steak better cut like it's a slice of butter, man. That you said bring the heat, I'm bringing it. My number 1. I want to say shout out to the guy. Shout out to the brother. The man Cologne put me on this brand. Nobody was talking about it, to my knowledge. And I had to get my nose on this fragrance, man. This fragrance is from the house of Unique Luxury. I gotta say, it's either my number 1 or my number 2 from the house. And I could have went with that one, but I didn't go with that one. I had to go with this one. This one is mind-blowing. This one is grapefruit, red wine, vetiver. Look at the bottle, y'all. This is Unique Luxury Zengi. I told you what you get with this one. This one is so classy. This is a fragrance you wear on your date when you suited up. You either got a suit on, you either got a bow tie, dress up shirt. This ain't no Timberlands cheat coat. This is, baby, we got a reservation, put on a dress and some heels. I'ma put on a tuxedo or a suit. Meet me there, don't beat me there. This is one of them vibes. This is nice. You get this nicely done vetiver and grapefruit that's in here. This red wine. This is so sexy, y'all. Number 1. I really do like this house. This house has a lot of fragrances that I like, and there's also some fragrances that you don't really have to have 4 bottles of. Nothing that I dislike. But this one and a few others, Istanbul, Magnificent. I gotta get my nose on Wood and Mood. Haven't smelled, that's that rose oud. I need to get my nose on that. Gonna sample that real soon. But Zengi, grapefruit, bergamot, grapefruit, vetiver, red wine. This is a winner, y'all. Winner. All right, man. So I want to thank y'all for clicking on the video. Thank you, Dedrick, for tagging me. I probably should keep the tag going. I want to tag Scent Savant. I want to tag who else can I tag at channels, man? Hidden Gems, Jason. Maybe y'all can do a live stream. Who else can I tag? Man, I don't know, man. If you feel like you want to grab the tag, man, grab the tag, man. 5 fragrances for date night and or steak date night. And I want to thank y'all for watching the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, leave comments. See y'all next video. Peace.